What if one of the world's most famous paintings holds secrets that could rewrite history? Leonardo da Vinci was more than just a painter. He was an inventor, a scientist, and a man fascinated by codes and hidden meanings. He left behind sketches of flying machines, anatomical studies centuries ahead of their time, and mysterious notes written in mirror image. But what if his greatest puzzle is hiding in plain sight? The Last Supper. It's more than just a religious masterpiece, but some believe it contains forbidden messages, clues to a lost history, and even a direct challenge to the church's authority. Is there a hidden figure in the painting? A clue to a secret bloodline? A message only few were meant to understand. Today on Gallery of Secrets, we'll pull back the curtain and uncover the mystery. Most religious paintings before Da Vinci's time followed a strict formula. They were stiff, formal, and heavily symbolic. The Last Supper, however, is different. It feels alive. But look closer. This chaos is carefully orchestrated. Every line, every hand gesture, every expression is meticulously arranged to draw your eye exactly where Da Vinci wants it to go. Notice how all the perspective lines converge at a single point, Jesus' head. It's an unmistakable declaration. This is the center of the universe, he says. Now look at the apostles. They aren't just scattered randomly, they're grouped in threes, a symbolic reference to the Holy Trinity. But it's more than just theology. Da Vinci understood that groups of three naturally create rhythm and harmony in composition. And yet, there's something unsettling about this arrangement. Despite the symmetry, there's a feeling of imbalance, as if something or someone is missing. Take a moment to examine the figure seated to Jesus' right. According to tradition, this is John, the youngest disciple, often depicted as soft-featured and beardless. But does this figure really look like a man? The sloping shoulders, delicate jawline, long flowing hair. These features align more with Renaissance portrayals of women, which brings us to the theory that's fascinated millions. What if this isn't John at all? What if this is Mary Magdalene? For centuries, the church has taught us that Mary Magdalene was the follower of Jesus, but nothing more. However, some scholars argue that early Christian texts, many of which were later suppressed, suggest a much closer relationship between them. Some of these texts, like the Gospel of Philip, refer to Mary Magdalene as Jesus' companion, a term that in ancient Aramaic often implied spouse. Could Da Vinci have been subtly hinting at this hidden history? And if this is Mary, why is she seated in such a prominent position? As Jesus' closest disciple, maybe? There's something even more intriguing here. If you look at the space between Jesus and the figure at his right, you'll notice a distinct V. Unlike the other apostles who are physically connected through hand gestures, this gap creates a clear separation. Some believe this is just a compositional choice, but others claim this is a deliberate symbol, one with huge implications. In religious art, the V shape is often associated with the sacred feminine. It's the shape of a chalice, the traditional symbol of the Holy Grail. But here's where things take a shocking turn. Some believe the Grail isn't a cup at all, but a person, or perhaps a bloodline. Could this empty space be Da Vinci's way of saying that the true Holy Grail isn't an object, but something the church never wanted revealed? As if all this wasn't mysterious enough, there's something else, something stranger. Look closely near Judas and Peter. A hand appears, gripping a knife. But here's the unsettling part. Whose hand is it? Peter's other hand is raised. Judas's hands are clearly visible. This knife pointing away from Jesus seems to belong to no one. Some historians argue that it's just an optical illusion, but others believe Da Vinci intentionally painted a phantom hand, a hidden warning, if you will, about betrayal, violence, and the conspiracy that led to Jesus' death. A secret assassin, maybe? A hidden figure removed from history, or simply Da Vinci's way of making us question what we see. Was Da Vinci embedding hidden messages in his art? Or are we just seeing patterns that really aren't there? Was he a secret revolutionary, maybe, challenging the church's authority? Or perhaps a believer in secret histories? Or simply an artist who loved painting with mystery and interpretation? Maybe we'll never know the full truth, to be honest, but one thing is certain: the Last Supper is more than a painting. It's a puzzle, it's a riddle, and a mystery that will continue to intrigue and challenge us for centuries. What do you think? Hidden code, lost history, or just artistic genius? Perhaps all three. Let us know in the comments, and if you love unraveling art's greatest mysteries, subscribe to Gallery of Secrets. Until next time.